Hey guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So today I'm here with another wedding guest makeup tutorial, and for that I have created this purple halo monochromatic eye look and paired it with a beautiful pinkish purplish lipstick, and I think this look is perfect for all your purple or pink outfits. Before starting, if you are new here, then please take a moment to subscribe. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos here on my channel, and if you are already a subscriber, then I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channel. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. As always, I'm starting with my brows first. For that, I am taking this Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade in the shade Black Brown, and I'm drawing the borders of my brows first to give my brows a nice shape and definition, and then I'll be filling them up using small hair-like strokes. The brush that I'm using is from Morphe. This is from their Morphe X Jeffree Star collection. Now with the spoolie, I'm just combing my brows so that the product is well saturated. Now I'm taking this Elegant Pro Conceal HD Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and I'm just cleaning up the borders of my brows so that my brows look well shaped and defined. Whenever I'm doing party makeup or full glam makeup, I always make sure to follow this step. It makes a huge difference on the way my brows look. To prime my eyelids, I'm taking this Revolution Pro Eye Element Eye Primer in the shade Core, and I'm just priming my eyelids. You can use your regular concealer as well. I often use my regular concealer to prime my eyelids. For my eyes, first I'm taking Taste the Rainbow from my Makeup Revolution Patricia Brights palette, and I'm just applying it as my transition color with a big fluffy blending brush. And taking little by little product, I'm slowly building up the pigmentation to avoid any kind of patchiness. Because if you take a lot of product at a time, it may become hard to blend and it will give you kind of patchy eyeshadow look, which does not look cute. Then I'm taking Wi-Fi, which is a bit darker than the previous shade. It is a beautiful purple shadow, and I'm applying it on my outer V area as well as on my inner corners. And then I'll be connecting those two corners through my crease to create that halo effect. And the brush that I'm using is from Elf Cosmetics. This is their crease brush. Now I'm taking this shade called Pillow Talk. It is a beautiful like berry pink shade with a hint of purple in it, and I'm just repeating the previous step here. That means I'm applying it on my outer V area, on my inner corners, and then I'll be connecting those two corners through my crease. Taking the same concealer, I'm just cutting the middle part of my crease just to give it a nice crisp defined look. If you are a beginner, you can totally skip this step. It is totally optional. Now I'm just diffusing the borders of that concealer so that blending becomes easier later on. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade called Vibrant from my BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette, and I'm applying it on the middle part of my eyelid with my finger. These particular shadows work well when you use your finger, or else you can use a glitter primer underneath. And now I'm taking the shade called Gleaming. It is a beautiful purple, shimmery purple shade, and I'm applying it on top of the previous shade. I did not want a stark bluish purple shade. I did not want a pinkish purple either. I wanted something in between. That's why I mixed those two shades together. And I'm just blending out the edges to get rid of any harsh line. Now I'm taking Pillow Talk from the Patricia Brights palette, and I'm applying it on the border of that cut crease that I just made, just to make it a bit more crisp and defined. Now I'm just drawing a wing using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner in the shade Jet Black. This is my favorite drugstore eyeliner. If you haven't tried this eyeliner yet, I highly suggest you to try it. You won't regret it, trust me. Before continuing with my eye makeup further, I'm going to finish my base, then I will return to my eye makeup again. For that, I'm taking this Maybelline Master Prime Primer. This is the Blur Plus Smooth Primer, and I'm just priming my entire face and neck. I already moisturized my face about half an hour ago. This is such a nice primer. It fills in all your pores. It makes your skin look so smooth, and it just gives your foundation a nice canvas to glide on. Taking my Elegirl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Orange, I am just color correcting my face. Like I'm applying it wherever I have dark circles, pigmentations, darkness, dark patches. It will help to neutralize all those darkness underneath, and my foundation, my concealer will not look grey in color. Now I'm just blending it out using a highlighter brush from Real Techniques. I love this particular brush for applying my cream contour and for blending out my color corrector. For my foundation, I'm taking this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade Caramel Beige, and I'm just blending it out using a damp beauty sponge. This sponge is from Eco Tools. This is again such a great foundation, gives you medium to full coverage. It's not actually medium, it's pretty high coverage, and it gives you a satin matte finish. Though it says it's a complete matte finished foundation, but according to me, it still has some kind of moisture in it, and it lasts all day long. Now taking the same Elegirl Pro Conceal Concealer, I'm just highlighting as well as concealing my face, and I'm applying it, the usual areas like underneath my eyes, center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, cupid bow, chin, and the sides of my mouth. And now I'm just blending it out using the same damp beauty sponge. And I cannot rave enough about these particular concealers. The shade range is amazing. No matter what skin tone you have, you will definitely find a perfect shade match for you. This particular shade is a little lighter than my skin tone. That means it will conceal as well as highlight, and it will give my face a nice definition. Now I'm taking the same Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder, and I'm just setting my under eyes as well as my smile lines. For that, I'm using the same damp beauty sponge. By the way, I already set my eyelid primer using this particular loose powder just a bit. To set my entire makeup, I'm taking this Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Nude Beige. Actually, I used the shade Transparent, but accidentally I used the shade Nude Beige anyway. Now I'm going to finish my eye makeup. For that, I am first outlining my eyes using my Jordana Easy Liner Eye Pencil in the shade Jet Black. Now I'm taking Wi-Fi from the palette, and I'm just smudging out my entire lower lash line. For that, I'm using an angled brush from Puna store. Now I'm taking Testa Rainbow, and I'm applying it on the border of the first shade just to tie the look together. Now I'm taking this particular shade called, I don't know what it is called, from my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I'm just highlighting my brow bones and inner corners. I don't know what happened. I just thought of using this shade for this purpose, and I think it looks really good. I'm just curling my natural lashes and applying a coat of mascara. This is my BH Cosmetics Stellar Light Mascara, and I'm going to use falsies off camera. For that, I'm using these Ardell Fox Mink lashes in the style 857, and here is the final eye look. Please let me know your thoughts about this look in the comment section down below. I'm taking this particular shade from my NYX Cosmetics Contour and Highlight palette, and with an angled brush from Puna store, I'm just contouring the parameters of my face, like the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, as well as my nose. To contour my nose, I'm using an an eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild. To bronze up my face even further, I'm taking these Physicians Formula Muru Muru Butter Bronzer in the shade Sunset Bronze, and I'm just bronzing up my face even more to give that warmth, to give that sun-kissed glow to my face. Now I'm taking this Flower Beauty Flower Pot blush in the shade Rose Hibiscus, I believe. I will mention it in the description bar down below. And I'm applying it on my cheeks using this Flower Beauty blush brush. Now I'm taking this Colourpop Super Shock highlighter in the shade Wisp, and I'm hitting the high points of my face using my finger, like my cheekbones, my chin, cupid bow, down the bridge of my nose, as well as the sides of my forehead. I like to apply this highlighter using my finger. I think it works great. Now I'm taking this NYX Dewy Finish Setting Mist, and I'm just setting my entire makeup. For my lips, I'm using this Wet n Wild Catsuit liquid lipstick in the shade Berry Recognize. This is such a stunning pink color, and it's perfect for all skin tone. And that is pretty much it. And here is the final look. I truly love the way how it turned out. It is really easy to recreate, and it is like you can definitely find those shades in any of your eyeshadow palettes, any of your pink based or your warm toned eyeshadow palettes you can use to create this particular look. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and I hope this video was helpful for you. If you did, then please hit the like button, and please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video with your friends and family. It will just help my channel to grow even more. And if you do not do so, then okay, I can totally understand that. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care.